This video will demonstrate how to replace the 1-540 Thermo Valve Cartridge. Prior to removing the cartridge, you will need to make sure the water supply is off to the valve. This can be done either at the supply or at the hot and cold stops, which are part of this 1-540 Thermo Valve itself. To turn off the stops, you have to first rotate each stop counterclockwise to ensure that they are fully in the full open position. Once that is done, each stop can be closed by rotating exactly 7 turns. Do not overturn the stops, as they do not have a hard stop in the fully closed position, and overturning can damage them. Once each stop is fully closed to 7 turns, water to the valve will be off. You can confirm that the water is off to the valve by opening one of the shower control valves and ensuring no water flow to the shower head. Once this is done and confirmed, you will be in a position to address the cartridge removal and replacement. Located on the outside of the cartridge will be the temperature control stop. You can see there in brass just removed. Remove that, and then you will have access to the cartridge itself. There are 2 flats on the end of the cartridge that can be engaged with a wrench or a socket. The cartridge is torqued to 10 foot-pounds, so it will require some force to remove it. Depending on how old the cartridge is, it may require some encouragement to fully remove it. In this case, we're going to use the handle assembly to create a better grip on the cartridge itself. Here's the bore to the cartridge. Valve body is pretty good. In the replacement cartridge, you will see not only the cartridge itself, but also the temperature control stop. We're not going to use the temperature control stop right now. Set that aside. In the next video where we calibrate the temperature, we will use the stop itself. For now, we will be reinstalling the replacement cartridge using our torque wrench. Most critical in installing the cartridge is taking it to the 10 foot-pounds. The installer is using the trim to help grip the cartridge to engage the first threads. A little trick of the trade. But the critical thing is not the red line orientation at all. It is ensuring that it is torqued to 10 foot-pounds. The red line orientation is arbitrary. Once torqued to 10 foot-pounds, the stop valves can be opened. The temperature control stop will actually be installed during calibration properly, and we may have to reposition that based on the temperatures observed during calibration. The installer put it in place here, but we'll potentially have to move it later. Each of the stops can be opened Rotate them fully, which will be about 7 turns until they come to a hard stop. Next video will show temperature calibration.